Hey guys, Pixar Prime 10 here, and I am back with another Hess Truck Friday, Hess Truck review. Now, a couple weeks ago, I got a request to review a Hess truck, and when I got the request, I was really excited because it was the request for my favorite truck ever. Well, one of two of my favorite trucks. Two trucks are tied for my favorite because I love them both so much, but here's one of them, the 2002 Toy Truck and Airplane. Now, when I got the request, I got so excited, I went right to my box of Hess Trucks, pulled it out, and was disappointed. I guess I forgot that my truck was so old and so beaten up and so played with as a child that it was yellowed, it was broken, it was busted, everything looked like trash on it, and I could not review that. If I was going to review my favorite truck, it needed to look good. So I replied to the person who requested the truck, and I said, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to wait until I get a new version of the truck in the mail or something, and I didn't think it was going to be that soon, but luckily, here it is. I was able to get a new one in the mail, and I am so incredibly happy because of how much I am in love with this truck, and the fact that now I have the box to it, and it's white, and I just own a brand new in-box version of this is so awesome to me. So here we have the awesome artwork of the Hess Truck boxes. We have the Hess Express gas station right there with the Season's Greetings logo on the gas station, all the cars fueling up for the holidays. We have the mountains in the background with the snow falling and the Christmas trees. Of course, we have the awesome looking truck with the biplane or airplane on the back trailer there. On the top here, you can see we have some awesome artwork of the plane flying over here, which is a little low to the ground, and the truck driving over here. We have Hess Toy Truck and Airplane with a really cool font. I like that. Energizer batteries, real head and tail lights, ramp, motorized airplane with real lights. On the bottom here, we have a bunch of instructions. You got figure 1, how to replace the batteries, how to use the ramp, how to use the plane, battery installation, ramp operation, airplane wing extension, all that fun stuff. And one thing that I can actually do on this truck without backing my camera up, because this is totally weird, this is one of the only boxes I've ever seen do this. This box actually opens from the side like that. And that is really cool. They always open up or down for me. I've never seen this before. But here you have some awesome artwork of the truck with the plane, obviously right there sitting on the back. Really, really cool. Put that inside there. And then on the back here, I'm not going to open this one because I like the way it's tucked in. But you have the back of the truck with the plane right there. And of course it says Hess 2002, which you can't really see it because it's blurry. Well, whatever, I'll open it. You can see right there that Hess 2002, I really like the way that's written. It looks so nice. I love the artwork of the front and back of the boxes. They look so nice. And this one especially, I love the look of. But I'm so incredibly happy that I have this truck, and having the box for it is just absolutely cool, and I'm really, really happy about it. But I'm more excited to show you guys the actual truck in all of its white and green glory. So let's get it out here now. All right, guys, here we have the 2002 truck and plane out, and white, first of all, and just looking fantastic. Now, before I get to the really nice truck itself, let's get to the, really, in my opinion, the best part of this whole set, even though the whole thing as a whole is awesome. We're going to look at the plane first. So, we will bring you over here, Mr. Truck, and we're going to take a look at this awesome biplane. Now, I've always loved this release for a specific reason. The fact that the truck, to me, is one of the coolest looking trucks we've ever gotten, and the fact that this is one of the most unique miniature vehicles I've ever seen. It's a biplane, and we've seen, like, the Jet before, but not before this. We saw it in 2010 with the Jet. And this is just cool. It's an older plane, and it's a biplane. So that just makes it even cooler. Not only that, but it looks great. It has awesome features, and it's just super cool. Now, you might be wondering, well, it doesn't have wings. Well, that's because the wings actually fold in and out for storage in the box. You can see there's little clips here and holes here. So if I were to take this, whoosh, they will clip into place, and now it looks like a really cool, real plane. Absolutely fantastic looking. You can see that, well, first of all, it's white, which just makes me happy. It looks really nice. You have the chrome engine in there, which looks fantastic. Chrome hubcaps here on its wheels. And that's about it for the chrome, but that's okay. One thing I might have expected to be chrome was these little support things in here, but it's okay because they're red. And it looks just as cool. You got the red propeller right here, which actually spins if I spin it myself. So, little spoiler here, that's the only way you're going to get to be able to see this thing spin. You got nice nose cone right here on the front, pointy. You have a light up here that should light up, but it won't. You have Hess 2002 here, and one thing that is such a nice thing of detail, which really you have to make sense, is you have a little pilot in there, little pilot. And he's got a helmet on, he's got his glasses, or his goggles, red suit, and that is just cool. You have the Hess logo across the back wing here. On the back here, you have two green, I guess, wings or tail fins. You have three wheels, of course, so it can roll like so. Looks really nice. And the two on the front here are on little support beams, but the one on the back here can actually rotate. So I guess if you wanted to have it like that, I don't really know if it changes the height. I guess it makes it a little bit lower. I guess this is accurate, because if a plane needed to turn, that wheel would turn, and that's how it would turn while it's rolling along on the ground. On the bottom of the wings here, you can see Hess gasoline. You got Hess logos right there with a pinstripe going across the back there. And yeah, just an absolutely fantastic freaking vehicle. I love the way this thing looks, and there's a reason why I love this release so much, because this plane is so cool. Now, you may notice on the bottom here, there is a switch, and as much as I would love to show this to you guys, I can't show you the light and sound features on this plane. Now, I told you at the beginning of this video that I had to order a new truck if I wanted to review it, because I didn't like the way that the one I owned looked. And when I got it in the mail, I said to myself, for the love of God, let the battery compartments be okay. I've said this to you guys before, do not leave batteries in trucks or any kind of toy for an extended period of time if you're not going to use them. Now, it's not like this is anyone's fault, because this was really, it was brand new in the packaging. You can see that, I'll show this to you guys because it's kind of cool. It came with this, the complete battery installation and how to use it, and it even came with the styrofoam. Oh, I hit the plane. And, sorry, I'm reaching here. And the plastic that the plane came inside of. So this is brand spanking new, as if I bought it back in 2002. But the thing that makes it unfortunate is they packaged the plane with batteries, and they gave you this, a little pull tab, that it was blocking the battery connection in there, so that when I pulled it out, the battery would touch the metal of the battery compartment, and you could actually use it and wouldn't have to open it, which was nice. But as soon as I opened it and saw some stuff on the sides of the plane here that I cleaned off, and as soon as I saw this is the tab that it says pull to light. You can see it's brown, and it's even worse right there. When I pulled that out, I said, no. And to my dismay, I was correct. I opened up the battery compartment, the battery exploded, it corroded the metal inside, and you can even see in the bottom here, I'll do that, you can see these screws don't look good. They're white, they're corroded, those got affected. And I actually took out the screw here. I was going to show it to you guys because of how bad it was. It was all rusted. I was going to show it to you guys because of how rusted it was, but I dropped it somewhere and I can't find it. But it's okay, because it's not like I'm going to need to be getting inside there, and that holds in fairly well. One thing I'll show you real quick. Copyright 2002, Armada Hess Corporation, made in China. That's kind of interesting. But I put a battery in, a new one. I cleaned out the corrosion, put some tin foil in there, as some people do, to make the metal connection better. This thing's dead, and it's never, ever going to work again unless I find out some way to make it better. So that's really unfortunate that, oh, well, okay, you can see in there, I guess you can see some of the battery corrosion, I guess. But yeah, that just fell out. I got to find that screw, but that stays in there pretty well anyway. So we'll put him off in the background, and to show you guys the features, I went in the box where that really old cruddy Hess truck was, and I pulled out my actual original one. And in case you guys didn't believe me, look at the color difference on these guys. This is the brand new one. This is the one that I've had for a really long time. It's just as bad on the truck, too. I didn't take the truck out. But look at that. This is why I was not going to review this thing, and I really wanted to show the features on this one. As you can see, the propeller's broken. The wheel is busted up. I think it's on this one, I think. Yeah, you can see it's missing a tail fin. This thing is destroyed. We'll put you in the background. But here's my old one, the one that I played with as a kid, provided me with many hours of playtime. I actually have another one that is just as broken, but in different ways. You can see this doesn't turn anymore. There's something wrong with it. It like goes on notches. But this one actually works. I never corroded this one. So to show you guys the features, there's a switch on the bottom here that says light and engine. Well, it says light and engine off, which I have it on now, and then light. So if I were to just put it on light, you can see that just that will light up, and that's about it. You got the light up there, which is pretty cool. And then if I put it on light and engine, this is why I love this plane. How cool is that? Now, if I could get that to start going on this thing with 3 propellers, or 3 blades in the propeller, that would be so cool, but I can't. But listen to it. It sounds like a real plane, like a real biplane, and it spins, and it looks fantastic. And I'm not sure if mine, the white one, would sound like that if I could get it to work, because this one's kind of old, and you can see it spins really fast, like... That hurts when I do, really hurts when I do that, so be careful. But that thing spins incredibly fast, and I can, if I put my hands back here, I can feel the wind from it. That's incredible. I also forgot to mention, I think this Hess logo lights up. But if I were to turn it off, and turn it to the light position, you can see that we have a button here that, if you remember from my 2012 helicopter review, I call this the playtime button. Why do I call this the playtime button? Well, if I press it, I totally control when this thing takes off. So it's rolling and then comes in for landing. That's what I love about this, and what I love about any truck with my playtime button, as I like to call it. The kid can control it, and that just makes it even more fun. Oh, that hurt. But yeah, there you go. That's the reason I brought this guy out, just so that I could show you him, or just so that I could show you the features of it. And when I turn off the lights, I'll bring him back out just so you can see what he looks like in the dark. But this is the old guy that provided me with many, many, many hours and years of playtime. And it's not like he's going to be missed or anything. He's never going to be thrown away or anything, because I love it and brings back such good memories. But this guy is what looks good. And it's unfortunate that he doesn't work. I'm really kind of considering opening both of them up and seeing if there's a way that I can swap the battery section. I don't think there will be, because there's probably going to be a bunch of wires in there, and I'll probably end up breaking something. You can kind of see that working. I'm going to look up on how to clean battery installation and battery corrosion and see if we can get this guy working again. But that's enough for this awesome looking plane, so what do you guys say we get the truck out here? Alright guys, here it is, my favorite truck, well, one of my 2 favorite trucks ever released from Hess, the 2002 truck. I just love the look of this thing because, I can't describe it. The look of this truck is so cool. It's unique. We've never seen anything like it. I love these circle headlights. Just the style of this truck is so cool to me. It's a little bit more flat than most of the tractor trailers, and it really, to me, it works with the plane. It looks great. I love this trailer here. Honestly, we haven't seen anything like it before. It's flat. It's nice and straight. I just love the look of it. On the truck here, you can see, well, first of all, how white it is, and I will bring out the plane again to compare. There you go, that's the difference in the color. This is how yellow the truck is in the box that I have back in my basement. You can see the nice green wheel arcs here with the really awesome circle headlights. That's one thing that I've always loved the most about this truck, is those circle headlights. The Hess logo right there on the grill. Really nice chrome grill, chrome bumper. You got so much chrome on this. You got the chrome steering wheel inside there with actual seat detail. You got chrome rearview mirrors, chrome lights, chrome horns, chrome exhaust pipes or smokestacks. Of course, all the hubcaps are chrome, and the bumper back here is chrome. And of course, you have that beautiful Hess 2002 license plate with the tail lights. Really, really awesome. Rolls really nicely too, which is always a plus. You have a Hess logo on the door there, Hess gasoline, and then you have a big Hess logo across the top there, which looks really nice. On the front here, you have some black, which breaks up the chrome, which is really nice. You have some orange lights there. You have some lights going across the back here with a stripe here, and a stripe that goes across there, aligning it. Kind of breaks everything up, looks really nice. On the back here, you actually have a Hess logo, or just the H of the Hess logo, which looks really cool. I like how there's like the circle here as if it was a full circle for the plane to come in and land. You can see that there's little dips right here for the 2 front wheels of the plane, and then another dip back here for the back wheel. So, looks really nice. If I were to flip it around on the other side, you will see that's the exact same thing. It turns pretty much 90 degrees both ways, so that's really nice. So it can do some pretty wide turns if it really needed to. And I love the look of this thing. The windows look really good. I love how they kind of like sloop down a little bit. This thing has personality, and I love the look of this truck. Like, out of all the tractor trailers, you guys know I hate generic tractor trailers. This is the one that like wins for me. It looks really, really awesome, especially with the nice white, the Hess logos everywhere. On the side here, there was some like brown gook from the plane corrosion. It leaks, which is the weird part. You have a foot plate here, really nice attention to detail. You got a little nub right here, which I don't even know what that is because I don't know that much about trucks. You have some detail right here where you have some compartments where you put stuff in. You got a light there. On the bottom, you have all the detail that you would come to expect from the bottom of a Hess truck. And on the back here, you actually have a switch. And if we were to turn that switch, the truck will light up. Not too well, because I don't know how good the batteries that I got out of my drawer are, but there you can see them, and it's also because of my lights, but you can see that circle, really cool circle headlights light up. You have the orange lights in there. The actual cab will light up because of these orange lights up here. You have the lights up here on the top and that go along the side, the two lights here, the two on the side, which I guess would be turn signal lights. And of course you have the taillights with the 2002 license plate lighting up, which couldn't tell. Yeah, it's lighting up. But yeah, the tires, of course, do say Hess. Another thing that on my old one, the tires were cracking, so yeah. You have the Hess tires right there. Of course, this is an 18-wheeler. It's got 18 tires, so that is really cool. You got some nice detail right there. Just a really fantastic looking truck, guys. It just looks so good, but I really want to show it to you with the lights off, so I'm going to go flip the things off, whatever. Alright, so here's the truck with the lights off, so now you can kind of get a better feel of what's lighting up here. You have the Hess logo on the front there with the... One thing, I've said it already, but the reason I love the truck so much is the circle headlights. I think they look really cool, because nowadays they're always square. You have the Hess logo on the door there, the Hess logo on the back there, a really dull Hess logo on the top there. Like I said, these batteries might not be that good, or maybe it's just the age of the truck, I'm really not sure. You have the Hess logo, or the H right there on the bed. You have all the red lights going across the back here on the side, and of course the tail lights with the Hess 2002 logo, which I really like the way the 2002 license plate looks. It just looks really nice to me. And I forgot to mention there's actually a chrome foot plate right here, which is really nice. It looks really good to me, and just the way it's written, I don't know. There's something about it that I like. You can see that the lights do go a fair distance. And actually, if I'm going like that, it actually looks like the shape of a truck. It looks like these are windows, and then this is like the grill down here. That was kind of cool, actually. Let's see if I can get that on the... It kind of looks like a truck. Whatever. But for the plane, I'm going to find the bad one here. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. You can't really see in the dark. Here's my bad plane, so if I were to turn it on, you can see that all that lights up is the light up there, and then the Hess logo is kind of illuminated, but not really, because the light just kind of bleeds from there. And if I were to turn it on, it kind of gets a little bit more dull. Let's see if... One thing that I actually noticed is, yeah, so if you turn on the propeller, the light blinks, but it doesn't actually get any more dull. So, ooh, I just hit the truck by accident. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. If you wanted to have it up there, there you go. That would be it. The plane isn't really illuminated like most small vehicles are, but of course it's not encased in anything, so it's not like it's gonna be that lit up. So yeah, that is the truck with all of its lights on. I do remember specifically when I was a kid, this being one of the trucks that I was always like in the dark with, always had the lights off or with its lights on, and I just really liked the way it looked because it's always been one of my favorite trucks. But let's get the lights back on so I can show you guys a few more things and wrap this puppy up. Alright, so we're going to come over here and flip this off. One thing that this does have is a ramp. So you can see there's a little hole right here that if you grab it and take that, this will extend out like that. And then, where's my little plane buddy? You can take this and he would be able, well, theoretically, without the truck moving, the wheels would go up on here. And he would roll up on here. And, oh, and his wheel got stuck. That always happened to me. And you can see the wheels fit in the grooves really nicely. And there you go. But if he was traveling on the highway, he'd probably have the wings closed, because that's kind of dangerous. But there you go. That is the ramp and the plane on the truck. That looks really, really cool. But something about this truck is just, I'm always going to love it. It looks so cool to me. The truck itself is fantastic looking. It's classic, I guess I would call it. And it looks good. It's unique and it's fun. And the plane, with its features and just the look of it, well, not this one exactly, is just absolutely fun. They really, in my opinion, hit it out of the park with this one. There's something that I just love about it. Maybe it's my nostalgia from playing with it as a kid, but I guess it's these kind of trucks that I wish they'd look back at and be like, let's make a small vehicle like this again. Now, honestly, I think they are kind of doing that, like with the 2014 truck. the Space Cruiser was really cool. It really, I think, had the level of uniqueness that this thing had, and so did the truck. It was straight, it wasn't an actual tractor trailer, and I think it was pretty cool looking. But this will always be my favorite Hess truck. This and 2008, which was my first Hess review, actually. You should go watch that. Playlist down in the description below. This will always be my favorite Hess truck, like I just said, tied with 2008. So yeah, love the truck, love the plane. Do I think this is a essential Hess release? For me, yeah, I think it's really cool. It's one of those trucks that you just have to have from their history. It shows the uniqueness and fun of the Hess trucks. Jermaine Pender, the requester, thank you very much for requesting this truck. I'm so happy that I was actually able to review it, and by requesting it, I was like, what the heck, let's order a brand spanking new one, and that's why I have it with its box now. I'm just gonna leave that right there, and what the heck, we'll throw that right there. There you go. One thing that I just noticed before I was ready to wrap up the video, if you look right here, it says, caution, to avoid battery leakage, always remove exhausted or dead battery from toy. Always remove battery when the toy is not in use for an extended period of time, and battery replacement should be performed by adults only. Let's take a look at that middle one again. Do not leave battery in for extended period use of time. Well, did you ever think that maybe these things were going to be in boxes for over 10 years, Hess, and maybe you shouldn't package them with the freaking batteries inside? No, I didn't think you thought of that. Because why? This thing's broken. But I am going to try and fix it soon. But alright guys, that's about going to wrap it up for the 2002 Hess Toy Truck and Airplane review. If there's a truck that you want to see me review, just request it just like this one was requested, and I will try to get to your request as soon as possible. Leave it down in the comments section below. Also remember to follow me on Twitter for sneak previews and updates of upcoming videos, and to follow me on Tumblr where I repost and post pictures, some that I even take myself that you can't find anywhere else. Also remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, have yourselves a great day.